80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's
Dr.
left
Lee
is
is
to
a
throw
valuable
the
asset.
transmit switch.
If any harm comes to
Transmitting
her,
in 3,
I'm holding you
2,
personally responsible.
1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Sean?
Huh?
You are here
Yes, I'm
for your
Sean.
son.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title.
Danny K.
It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just
Civilization.
as you mean to your son. To Sean.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions.
I don't want to hear any more right now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some... I've been a part of something, and now, after...
Uh-huh. Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through... The Institute can provide a better life than... You've been in the Commonwealth. You...
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now yours.
Sure.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been...
So, this radio station, here, we don't really make any
Almost
caps.
done.
And,
Just need
there
to
are,
tighten up this primary drive
They
some
weren't
circuit.
people
kidding.
help me stay in the air.
You really are
People
here.
like,
Well, all right.
like this.
I'm Allie. Allie
Choice
Finley.
chops.
You can think
Wants
of
you
me
to
as
know
the
we
Institute's
have
chief
meat.
engineer. When
Just
Father
meat.
told us about you, I
Stop
could
asking
hardly
if we have
believe it.
anything else.
You've been through so much.
Here's,
I think most
here's
people
the
would have
hit
just
spot
given up.
singing,
If you
maybe.
don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these. The work we do might not be as exciting as some. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load. Take your time. If there's anything else...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as you're concerned, the phase out of these
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel
Operating at full capacity.
You're here. Glad you made it. Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
We're
together?
all looking
Right now?
forward to working with
Dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results. Will this time as well.
The director
Hey,
should take
Doc.
the synthesis
So.
more seriously.
Here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the new... Despite your relation to Father, you're... I'm sure you understand.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, our primary responsibility...
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Coursers hunt. They are highly... But I gather you know... In fact...
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to you.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Scanning. Subject identified.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I really hope you...
Rosalind.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths. Well, that was productive.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for all...
Sure. No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there. Yet we hide down here. It's not right. I'll make my way back. Tell whoever sent you that... Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, I've been told to install it. You're to be given full access.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the... In case the signal... If nothing else, it should... Speaking of...
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to...
Excuse me,
I wonder
Doctor.
how the Warwick family
Welcome.
is doing.
So good to have you here.
Wally must be
Dr.
close to
Clayton
10 years old
Holdren,
by now.
head of the
It's
Bioscience
remarkable
Division.
that any
I
child
can't
can
wait for you to
survive
see the
for
work
so long
Right.
up there, don't you think?
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview. As the name implies, our most important... To that end, we've even started... You probably saw the...
Seems like there's nothing you guys...
With hard work and engine, I'm sure I've taken up an...
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue.
There are stories about... Well, it's some big...
I'm good for now.
that's
Thanks.
being
Take care, then.
built Out there in the Commonwealth.
Dr. Holdren.
Anything I can help you with?
I'm
they
good
don't
for
know
now.
what it does.
Thanks.
Take care, then.
Not for sure. This next part. Well, I mean, it's just people talking. You know, it doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said. Well, it has something to do with the Institute. Trying to blow it up. Or make it disappear or something. There aren't really any details. If I were you and I saw this thing, well, you better believe that you know, I'd run the other way. Here's Sheldon Allman with Crawl Out Through the Fallout. Probably some bad advice overall, but you know, it rhymes.
Got it. Yes. That's it.
Perimeter movement detects enemy combatants being acquired. Weapon free. Engaging target.
was, Winona Harris. Here's the latest news, or at least the latest news that I've heard about. Maybe everyone else already knows. Brotherhood continues to do stuff around the Commonwealth.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
Attacking Fort Strong.
How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Fort was, as far as I know, filled with super mutants.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, she's been under the Institute. Now, I want you to bring it to her, and once again, Knight.
That was a joke. By the way, I was totally kidding. Didn't really mean it. And if the Brotherhood is listening, I'm sure you're very nice. Please don't kill me.
Attention, Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
That's the song by the Three Sons.
Maxim might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Charging into a situation.
Tegan.
You looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
process.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built, too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinn. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best-case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your...
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this...
I wish I... Because this... Now, the good news. The bad news is that it's gonna...
Sure.
The first problem...
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on it. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince... She was on the original build team. I've already spoken to her. If you could get her down here to lend a...
Right. Hey.
Do you want to have that talk now?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death... Well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course.
You're listening to,
Hey.
Diamond
What's
City
up?
Radio.
Didn't have anything else.
Very well.
Here's, it's... Into each life, some rain must fall.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot.
Hail, Knight.
Hey. Heads up.
All right. Yes.
That was it.
Very well.
Excuse me.
It's a shame these people have to live in fear.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout this time, and that's the booze.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yetim. I'm in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right?
Don't do anything stupid. Don't move!
Don't you die on me!
Just chill out, asshole.
Damn it! Let's learn how the Brotherhood does it!
No funny business.
What do you want from me?
We can do this the easy way.
Don't shoot me.
Don't make me pull the trigger.
I heard you. Let's just stay calm.
We can do this the...
I heard you. Let's just stay calm.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
There we go.
Powering up.
That King Cold, that is just the best to me.
I'd advise against the use of high explosives.
Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town.
There we go.
Well, some people who are totally not me thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway.
Calm down,
glad
you
you're back,
freak.
Nick. Even though we never really...
Stop right there!
Target detected.
Enjoy.
Attention, citizens. You may now resume your normal activities. Protect and serve.
Get some, motherfucker!
Please, let me go! Don't shoot me. What? Let's do
Where'd they go?
Just chill out, asshole.
Shit.
Remain vigilant. I know they're still here.
Put your hands out.
Don't shoot me.
Don't make me pull the trigger.
I heard you. Let's just stay calm.
So that's it, huh?
Loctite.